and it's working for him.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. On to Lansdowne and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that is 27 for him on the year. And the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth.
Now to the plate, Ian Happ, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Ground ball left side. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We'll head. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Weekly hit to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting eighth, the right fielder.
Digging in, Josh Reddick. And he's carrying a batting average of just over a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael.
Stepping in, Michael Brantley. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Reddick runner at first with 2 gone. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. Our score remains 2-1. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Ground ball, foul down the left side. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Stubbs goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Encarnacion is retired, and there's 1 away.
The second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. His line against Justin Verlander. He's hitless in 6 tries. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Verlander has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that doesn't.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next the dangerous power threat, Alex Bregman. Bouncer to the left side. Devers gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. 1 out now in the Houston 3rd, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Martinez, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So a 4-pitch inning.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year.
Striding forward now is the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. And with that happening in the American League's Western Division. So striding in, Marcus Wilson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Reddick giving chase. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch on its way from Verlander. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer. He gets there, and that's the second out. So a runner in scoring position with two men gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-World. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
A runner on first with 2 away. Runner goes for second. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Astros 1. Yuli Gurriel is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Yuli Gurriel goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. That'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
The right fielder.
Now the pitch.
Ian Happ.
And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Gurriel is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Now the 1-0. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Back up the middle. There is Altuve. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the 2nd out. So here's Starlin Castro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Verlander's ready. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Reddick is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Standing in, Garrett Stubbs comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Out in front of it, strike one. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Now he'll step off. Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Wilson is there, 2 gone.
Now that.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. In his career, Brantley has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Score holds. It's 3-1. Stepping into the box, Carson Kelly. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
The catcher, Carson.
In there, strike 1.
Kelly.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season. And with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 14 on the season, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Marcus Wilson. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Another one sent foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. and no one will track it down. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it. I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Rafael Devers stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Up next to the left side.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
You're seeing this lineup's eyes light up when this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. Not only is he missing over the heart of the plate, he's missing up. That's an excellent job right there to make him pay once again.
Jose Urquidy takes over here with a runner at first and two gone in the inning. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. From the stretch. Two out with the man at first. One and two to the Boston shortstop.
Stone cold take. Right there, that fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. And he'll get in there safely at third. Second and third now with two gone.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Time you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the
Up
out.
next to the Astros.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
That's popped up. Devers into shallow left. He's got it. A nice play there. Two away. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Edwin Encarnacion now.
Leading off for the Red
First
Sox,
pitch on its way.
the first baseman,
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. For second is Encarnacion. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Starlin.
At the plate now, Starlin Castro, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
On the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Carson Kelly is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First delivery to him on the way. And that's off his leg on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. George Springer the next to hit. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there, and it's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Ryan Brazier will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
He was looking for
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Standing in, Marcus Wilson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he popped him up into foul territory behind first. Gurriel will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Rafael Devers swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pulled toward right center field. Springer is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out. J.D. Martinez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now the pitch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead this one, though, 5-1. At the plate, Josh Reddick. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Garrett Stubbs. Swing, and he pops him up. Castro ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the second out. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts? Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The tag, and he is out at second.
The right fielder, number 10, Ian Happ.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a 1-out double.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Striding into the box, Starlin Castro. He was retired.
Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for third. Offered at and missed. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this.
Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Fouled away. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First offering on its way. Yordan Alvarez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Last strike now for Houston. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nate Eovaldi earns his 8th victory of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Rick Porcello is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Michael.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offense.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that's in there, base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So digging in now, Jose Altuve. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Bregman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Now batting, Yordan Alvarez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. At the knees, strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away. To first. Devers has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Into the box now, Marcus Wilson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Wilson.
Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy's...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. A runner at second, nobody out. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Reddick, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Striding forward, Xander Bogaerts, and he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. Number 13 for him on the year as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. On a line, that's a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's Starlin Castro as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runners going. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. Swing and a liner, but foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Runners breaking for the plate. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And the runner's coming home. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And they will slap the tag on him heading back. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Number 10.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
George Springer is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. And he fouls this one off. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Happ is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Digging in, Carson Kelly, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots. He's going to continue to get shelled. Our game is going to last about 5 out. The hook early.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
The 1-0. Pops this one up. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The count now at 2-2. Can't get it down on the pitch in the dirt. Stubbs is after it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Guerrero tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
1-1. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
J.D. Martinez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Greinke comes set. Here it comes. Chopper down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Reined in. Onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Red Sox leave 1.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Garrett Stubbs is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Michael Brantley looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
The third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2. Three go the Astros. They trail here.
Leading off.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
The shortstop, Xander.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Riding in once again, Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Devers has been having a monstrous season to this point, and so far the fans are rewarding him with a ton of all-star votes. He leads all first basemen in the American League coming into today.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. And he will pull into second with a 2-out. Double.
Number 15.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
So here's Starlin Castro as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Full count now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the designated.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Back goes Martinez. Gone!
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
The center.
And that's his second.
Darwinzon Hernandez, a 6'2" left.
Number 63.
Here's George Springer as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from 3rd, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Kelly is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
The 0-2 home lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they wanted to be on the attack from the get-go, and the numbers reflect that, with 7 hits coming in early count situations.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Christian Vasquez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Kelly.
So now to Kelly. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I liked the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
In now, Marcus Wilson, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly, and indeed he'll take only the out at first. First as the run comes in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Ready once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Red Sox on top, 5-3. Settling in now, Garrett Stubbs comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit out towards second, gloved by Castro, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. In the air down the line in left. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd of the game, and it's now 6-3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I...
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game, as it is now 7-3. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke.
Now batting,
So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ian Happ is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Play on him. Strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop 3rd strike. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Hit back up the middle. To second for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
No balls and 1 strike. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
There's 1 on to first, and they turn the double play.
Now that really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate now, Carson Kelly.
As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second.
Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Ready for another chance? Marcus Wilson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last. The bouncer to the left side. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full. The Red Sox are out in front. 7th inning ready to roll, and
For the Astros.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Hard on the ground towards short. Bogaerts has it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now back, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
So here's Josh Reddick as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Bogaerts has it, zips it to Castro for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Last half of the Junior. Pitch on the way. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
J.D. Martinez will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
0-1 count and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. Boston's out. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Garrett Stubbs. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
And now pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Castro's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Comes set and the 0-1. Bounce to first. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Throws leave 1. Deficit.
For the Red Sox, the right fielder, Ian Happ.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, what?
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Off the LED board and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Number 10 for him on the year as they open it up to 8-3. Into the box, Starlin Castro.
Starlin.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A windup and the 0-1. Slow little grounder left side. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding forward now, Christian Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batted, third base.
Striding in for Boston, Carson Kelly. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 46.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off.
Kimbrell.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Kimbrell has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Chopper to short, gloved by Bogaerts. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
The center fielder, number 4.
George Springer the next to hit, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
8-3 tonight. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Darwinzon Hernandez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Zach Greinke was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.